What up? How's everybody doing? Let me see. Oof. It is THORSday, but it's technically my FRIGGAday, as you can see with the title. What are you guys getting into today? Getting a little quick stream before I go to work here in a minute. Probably got about an hour. An hour top. The hell was that? What up, Antester? How you doing? I was gonna do a Western Wednesday last night, but I ended up passing out and got home a little late. What do you got planned for today? Oh, you saw the beginning, yes. That was a little common cold. A little common cold going around here. Pretty mild. Not as crazy. It was snowing. It was freezing the past couple days. Now it's got some good weather going on outside. It did snow. It did snow a little bit. I put a video out on it. As soon as I woke up, I took a little video of it. But you go to my shorts history, so you can see one of the snow videos. It's called The First Snow of the Season. But it wasn't necessarily apocalyptic like I was thinking. You off today? That's good. I got some bad lighting going on. Not me, I work. I'm off the rest of the next 3 days, though. You can see I have the hobby space cleared out pretty good. There's my army right there with the 10th edition Space Marines Codex. Yeah. I'm working on that, too. Yeah, we got the little hobby space cleared up. 23rd, probably be going to the casino. What up, 101? What are you doing, dude? We do got us a somewhat special guest joining in. To me, he's special. Well, we got going. My computer's acting up. Hold up. Here we go. Yeah, I'm trying to get to that point. I just need to work another maybe 5 years, and then I feel like I'll be comfortable enough to kind of sit back and relax a little bit, you know? But until then, I gotta either wait till I come across some kind of little funky little settlement of some kind, or I'm gonna have to say it's hard to save money. What's up, Dave? What are you up to, brother? It's hard to save money for sure. Especially you got everything kind of turning against you. Oh, wait, let me see. If there's anybody out there that's like, oh, yeah, that was Trump had Epstein was emailing messages about Trump. Look at this hat. Look at that hat. Lord, this had about 20 or 30. What are you getting into today, Dave? 20 or 30. I just had about 20 or 30 little windows pop up on my screen. Oh. Uh-oh. The chill is about to be more chill because we have a celebrity amongst us right now, y'all. Hollywood A-lister Hutch Homestead. How you doing, brother?
What up? This is weird. What are you going through right now?
This is a restream. It's great. It's in StreamYard. StreamYard now costs $50 a month, and for $20 you could do all the shit that StreamYard does, but you can do a little bit more. You don't even have to really pay to do all the shit that like, but it just takes the watermark off of it.
I don't know if I've got a chat or not. Oh, there we go. Michigan, THORSday.
Yeah. Restream looks like this might be the new way to do it. How you been, dude? What up, Jane?
Getting shit did. I'm building a porch right now, but I'm taking a smoke break. So
shit, let's take a smoke and let's take a break. Why I got you on here? How long you got left on that little incarceration?
Till next Friday.
Till next Friday? Damn. What up, Steph?
I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
I was thinking that you might be because, you going live every single day. You probably have like a lot of videos built up and stuff that you can kind of drop throughout the next couple months from all this time off too.
I'm working on a few, but I'm not really recording a whole lot. Just the homestead stuff, but there's some stuff that I want to do, but
Did you hear about Trump and like the Epstein email shit? I feel like that's all fabricated. It probably is true, but I feel like they just released that fabricated shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of.
You glitched out for a second.
So you know about Trump and the Epstein emails? I feel like it is bullshit. I feel like it is possibly true, like this, like the message, but I don't feel like they have real proof. I feel like they're just pulling shit out their ass. You know what I mean?
I didn't look. I've seen a couple channels that talk about the Epstein hoax backfired on Democrats or some shit like that. But I'm so over the fucking Epstein stuff. Like, I really am.
Yeah, it feels like Epstein shit is become. You know how everybody's like, oh, it's just shit to hide away from the Epstein list. It's starting to feel like the Epstein list shit is like something to hide away from some other shit they got hidden. You know?
Well, it's just the same old shit, like we've said before a million fucking times. If they had something, they would have used it when Biden was president. They would have never allowed him to be president if they actually fucking. So anything that comes out at this point is fucking useless trash that means nothing, proves nothing.
Yeah, it's just like it definitely you can. It was weird watching them vote. What up, Rayanne? And hey, Ron. I didn't know if I said hi to Ronnie. Good morning, Ronnie.
Ronnie, Aunt Esther,
legendary Aunt Esther. I need to start doing more of the old-time radios. Yeah. So, but they just cut off sometimes during that. Like, I'll be sleeping when that shit's going on. It'll cut off in the middle of it.
Right.
I have one stream where it's like 8 or 9 hours of silence, and I woke up and there were like 11 people watching, and it's like, damn, they all fell asleep during it.
You see some of these weird ass streams. I don't fucking get it. But you'll have a dude that's just passed out, or some fucking basic bitch that's literally asleep on a stream, and you'll have like 700 fucking people watching them in the chat and shit. It makes no sense.
Like, some of them are weirdos. A lot of the people are weirdos watching this. I mean, maybe they're just like, they have a community they've established amongst themselves, and I can't.
There's a community for everybody on the internet, even the fucking freaks.
Yeah. The little freaky deakies. Let me see. Yeah, we have. I like our little community. They're all right. They're okay.
It needs to be cold every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
just like everything else.
It's a decimation of the legions, like in 40K. Like that's what some of them would do. They would make the Space Marines like every like 10 people would have to kill one person from a 10-man group. just because it don't matter how great they was or anything, that's decimation. You have to call the group. One person has to be chosen out of 10 people, and they're just like
I get it. Sometimes you gotta vote a motherfucker off the island.
Mm-hmm. What up, Teresa? Yeah, you feeling any better at all?
I'm not seeing any chat.
We got Teresa, we got Southern Dave, we got Rayanne, we got Jane.
Oh, okay. It's going backwards instead of that way. Gotcha. Okay. I scrolled all the way to the bottom thinking it was the top, but it's reversed. So, okay.
I can show the comments on here too.
Well, I missed all kinds of shit then.
Damn, praying for you, Steph. Yeah. Keeping you in thoughts and prayers. Let me see. I'm strolling through. X right now, too. Oh. Let me see. I think it's because the root. Holy shit, Hutch disappeared. Now you're back. You hear. They can turn the chat off on their end. That's pretty cool.
I don't think there is a top chat in this one. 101. Well, I don't know. This is weird. I'm not a fan of this. I mean, it's cool that you can see the chat. It's just because it's my first time, probably. I don't know.
First time's all. What is it? What? Yeah, basically. No, it'll be better next time. Got the little hobby space right here. Finally, got my. This army that I was given. I heard that's not even going to be an army in the next in the 11th edition. They're not going to have demons as armies. They're going to put them with Space Marine. What up, Jules? They're going to put them with Chaos Legion. Hutch, what did you do again to be put in the?
Just community guidelines. I think I know what it is, but I can't say it because then I'll get pilgrim strike.
Oh yeah, I remember what you told me about it. I think, but yeah, because I guess it's. He was saying some very anti-Semitic thing. No, he was not saying. No, he did not say that. I'm just kidding.
I think it had to do with disowning my son if he chose a certain lifestyle.
Oh God, oh my God, some of the YouTube people are like, oh my God, he said what? What? Shit. You ever seen that episode of there's this one show, Terrence Howard was in it, but anyway, he threw his son in the damn trash can. He found out about that. This guy, he found out his son was a little bit more on the fruity side, and he threw him in the trash can. He was a boy.
Hey, I mean,
it was hilarious. I know, but it was like funny because it was kind of like played off as a dramatic scene in the show, but it's just kind of funny. A little comedic. Let me see if I can show you.
Jules asked, "What kind of snow did you get? Did your pipes hold?" We got 2 days. We got 2 days of fucking cold as shit, and the rest of the week we're basically kissing 70. Like yesterday, today, it's fucking no sleeves. It's fucking noise.
Mm-hmm. It was very nice here today. Yeah, we got 1 day, 1.5 day of snow. What up, Scott? What up, Beat Smash? I don't know, dude. Your mama's supposed to be coming over here to clean it. She ain't came. That's why it's getting more dirty. Rascal. Tell her I said I need to come over here. But yeah, I never stuck. The snow never stuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Like 6 inches or some shit, right?
we were supposed to get 6 to 7, 8 inches, something like that, but we did. I was hoping that I was hoping it would stick. That way, I'd be off of work for a couple days. I was I was thinking shitty stuff for sure.
Well, I'm seriously at the point where I'm master debating. It's about time for a haircut. My shit's getting fucking ridiculous.
It's a free country. It's America. It's still, according to the Yankees and the United Nations, it's a free country as of this moment. But you can do whatever you want.
This country ain't been free since 1775.
It became, I've been finding out that a parent, there's a word, like it says a parent. It's a pair of people that rent a child, basically a parent, because you're like, and you're signing all this documentation whenever the child's born, the birth certificate, like, kind of tripped me out a little bit. I said there's 6 to 8 inches. I said there's only one way to find out about that. You're old enough to need mommy to clean your room. Aren't you a grown man? Pussy ass motherfucker. This ain't even my room. This is the studio, little stupid ass bitch. Little stupid pussy ass motherfucker. Little stupid ass bitch. The fuck you talking about? The fuck you talking about, little dumb ass bitch?
So hostile.
Nah, dude, that's in Minecraft and GTA 6.
Why are you so angry?
Nah, dude, that's just joking, dude. In real life, this motherfucker would never tell me to clean my room. He would look at me and just keep going.
No,
Hell no, if I was really angry about that, I'd look like I'd be.
See how long I've been gone away from YouTube? I can't even talk shit correctly. Like I had one lined up, but I was like, nope.
Your shit talking.
My break is good for my mental health.
I haven't had to do no dang. I haven't really had no like trollish kind of like comments in forever. I mean, that's not troll. That's cool. Nobody ban that guy. Obviously, like, he's cool, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing near offensive at all.
Yeah, but if he offends me, I'm gonna cuss him out. But he didn't offend me in an offensive way. He had like.
He's just making an observation. Pilgrim's in a dirty ass room, and he's a grown ass man, so he shouldn't need his mama. So in all fairness, he did make logical arguments.
He did in his own way, but he was saying it not out of a way of like trying to like help me out. He's saying out of a way to be like, look at this stupid motherfucker, like, right?
I would have been like, yes, I'm a grown ass man. That's exactly why a woman should be cleaning my goddamn room.
This is the office. This is the office. That's powerful, dude. It's them powerful pins, dude.
Battery.
We up on here.
Yesterday, I think we got to I want to say we hit 72 or something, like yesterday or the day before. I can't fucking remember. We were pretty goddamn close.
The weather's looking good here in the next week. Here in Tennessee, it's looking all right. Yeah. Here in the next week, it's looking like it's all in the high 60s.
I have a Voyager full of bottle caps. Anybody want them? Like a minivan? I don't even know what that means.
Have a Voyager full of bottle caps. That's a Kick. So, well, if you see like that big long ass weird message, that's just from Kick. That's from some dumbass over there.
I was looking into that shit the other day. Was it Twitch or whatever the fuck it was? Like, I don't fuck with it.
It's some dumbass shit, but I'm streaming on 3 things right now. I'm streaming on 3 little things right now, but I feel like the shit for like Twitch and Kick is probably better for video games or something. For streaming video games over there.
Yeah, it's a weird crowd over there.
Yo, good luck at that PO appointment.
I have no chat at all.
Dave's got to go to. I assume PO is like probationary officer or something like that.
ISPO?
Is
What you said?
APO.
I don't even know what that means.
PO appointment.
Oh, APO? Like separate words?
No, just 2 letters. PO.
Oh. My chat died. I don't know what the fuck happened. It just said there was an error, reload, after that fucking kick message, and now I got nothing. So, I'm going to disappear again. I'll be right back. Maybe.
All right.
See, hold on.
All right. I'll be ready to add you back in. Let me see. There we go. You get the chat now?
And boom. Okay, I have chat again.
All right, y'all. Hutch is back in the chat now. If y'all got any questions for him, you gotta go up there and be like, "Hey, Hutch, got a question." I don't need no wax. My mustache stands up naturally. Maybe a little wax might help it.
Hey, Billy, I may be a bottom, but you're a bottom's bottom.
What a hillbilly. Let me see.
Hey, Billy teaches special college classes on how to be a bottom. He's the inspiration for millions.
Bottomologist. Let me see. Let me message.
Oh, I mean, what up, hey, Billy?
Let me email him. What are you getting into, dude? What time is it? I don't gotta leave here till about like 1:50.
It is 11:43 in God's time zone.
Up in the Lord's time zone. Let me see.
I don't think there's no way to turn my camera around either, so I can't. I don't think. I'm not seeing any spin around button.
Hillbilly, this link is for you. I can't find your email on my. Move my damn camera around up here. Here we go.
I don't know how the fuck. Did you turn that around or did I turn that around?
You did.
Huh, I don't know how, but I'm building my porch. I got one of those tarp things to go up over the deal, but.
Nice. Are you gonna screen it in or something? Or are you just building it?
Well, we got about $2,000 left on the bathroom shed, and as soon as that's paid off, we're gonna go get one of those big ass carports that you can park a diesel under. You know, one of those big RV fucking awnings, and we're gonna put it over the entire fucking house, and then we're gonna screen that in.
At work? No, that does look good. How much longer do you think you got left on that?
On what?
On that porch.
Eventually it's gonna wrap the entire fucking house.
Nice.
So it's gonna be years before it's done. It's just as I get the material. But the functional part right now is done. You know what I mean? I got railings and shit still to go, but you can walk on it.
Nice.
It is a beefy son of a bitch. That motherfucker ain't going nowhere.
How do you come across this stuff?
Networking and getting to know people, finding out who's a piece of shit around you, and who's worth helping. that kind of thing, you'll find a bunch of old people, especially like where you're at would be perfect because you get to know some of your fucking neighbors, especially the old people. You'd be surprised what people just don't want to deal with. They'll be like, hey, I've got a pile of good scrap wood, but you got to take everything that's over here, trash and everything. So you just take it all, have a fire, and boom, you got a bunch of free fucking wood.
Yeah, I got a hell of a lot of old people. I could have been next, like, whenever the season or whatever starts up again, I need to hit the uncle up because he's a farmer, so I could help him out with some shit. I'm sure he would trade me all kinds of stuff.
That's how you got to do it, man. You got to network and actually get to know people. Mm-hmm. Not only does it help you, because you might have some shit that you're tired of looking at, and you're like, they need it, so boom, they can come over and help you. You know, that type of shit.
A little vice versa. Yeah. That's why I was wondering.
I would say about 80% of the the yard building materials that I've got has been from just networking with neighbors and shit. Other people.
That's the way it should be. You can't beat that. Paying for it with community, kind of like, that's what it is, just like community helping each other out as well. A little trade and barter.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to stop on the fucking highway if you see a 2x4 or a fucking bucket on the side of the highway. Stop, pick that shit up. That's free shit. Metal, all that shit. You'd be surprised what you could find just laying on the side of a road on a fucking 2-lane back road. You'll find all kinds of shit that's laying there. You know? Chains, tow straps, tools, lumber, metal, scrap, gas cans.
Yeah, we got a crazy ass highway up and down the road of close by here too.
That's how you got to do it. Look for the opportunities. If you see something, you got to stop and grab it.
See, that's why I'm kind of interested also in like checking out one of the local churches and stuff. So the one that my mother-in-law goes to, especially because they seem like they help each other out and do work with each other and stuff like that.
I'd be careful about getting those kind of people involved in your life. I mean, like, of course, attend the thing, but be careful who you let in your life, especially with your lifestyle. It's there's not a lot of fucking go to church every Sunday Christians who are gonna fuck with you for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But as a connection through the I don't know. It's like also because like the people, my people know them and stuff, kind of too, you know. But I wouldn't let them know I was smoking weed and shit like that, or you know.
You gotta hide who you are. I mean,
yeah.
It's
it's
not helping anybody if you have to be somebody completely different to get help from this crowd, then that's not your crowd. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. It's counterproductive. It's all just gonna backfire in the fucking end.
Oh yeah. Sounds like a recipe for disaster now. I got me thinking about it. Like attend the services, but don't necessarily get caught up with the hoopla.
If you accept help under the pretense of a lie, then the from that can be far worse than what you gain for it in the short term. If that makes sense.
Pissed off. Hell yeah, it makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they No, it makes sense. Yeah. It's one thing to attend the service, and it's another thing to be hanging out with the people and shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because once you start letting people into your life, they think they're obligated to have opinions on what you do or shouldn't do, and where your line should be and what you should accept. You know, all this other shit.
Type of shit, yeah.
Yeah. People want to put stipulations on motherfuckers. And then some people just blatantly don't give a fuck what you think and want to destroy everything you got, you know? While expecting you to conform to them.
Yeah, little shitty bastards. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was listening to a video earlier about that, and it's like the realistically the most dangerous fucking person that you're going to encounter if in a shift, you know, that's whether it be power goes out for a month or whatever it may be, is the zealot, the one who doesn't realize that normalcy is no longer at play, kind of thing. They said it takes like 30 to 45 days for the average person to recognize that a tragedy has happened, and that the result of the new normal, you know what I mean? It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's slow to kick in. So for like the first 30 days, you're gonna have everybody running around. You're still gonna have fucking police in uniform thinking that they actually have authority and shit like this. You know what I mean? And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people just submit and go along because they still think, oh, I've been programmed my entire life that this is the normal way that we behave in society when there's rules and comfort and blah blah blah. So once those people actually have the breaking point to where they're like, okay, we're all starving. Normalcy bias tells you that in a polite society, if you have something, you're supposed to share, which justifies the mob mentality for, you know, the masses to come kick your door in and take your food for the betterment of the group. You know what I mean? That's going to be normal people who do that kind of shit because they think that they're still in a world by that civilized conduct. It's not a prepared. You know what I mean? It's you're in this community, so you're forced to be. It's going to be forced communism, basically, in the first 30 days from normal people. But that makes sense.
It does make sense. I feel like people like the cops and shit like that, whatever the local sheriff might they'd become almost like warlords or whatever, like in their local communities.
They would to a certain extent, especially small town America. What a rip,
Yeah.
all y'all.
What a rip, by the way, as well.
Yeah, because they'd be like, "Oh, well, we're the last defense of law and order in this town." But like, well, if the Constitution's dead, then there's no need for the fucking police. Which your authority is gone, relevant. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people
Yeah,
aren't
at
going to
that
do
point,
that because there's a lot of fucking bootlickers who are going to want to uphold
yeah.
that fucking standard. Where it's like, no, if there's no government, there's no police. That's how it works. One feeds the other. So as soon as the head of the snake is cut off, I'm not listening to the fucking tail rattle anymore. Shut up, bitch. Go home. You know what I mean? Like, you have no authority.
Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of people will want to listen to whatever like the new power that's going to be in control of them, which the police or whatever it may be that take over the town.
Because people want to be
You
led.
know,
They don't want to protect themselves. They want somebody else to be in charge of their protection. That way, if they get hurt, they can be like, look, you were supposed to keep me safe, and now I got a broken arm. It's your fault. That way, they never have to actually take accountability to be a fucking man or a woman to defend themselves or their own life. You know, one of those kind of situations. And I think most small towns will be ran by the sheriff's office. That's why voting local fucking matters. Because when it all does go down, it's going to be literally your sheriff department. And if you're in a small town, you know, 200 to 10,000 people, your city cop. That's who's going to be the warlord who's telling everybody what they can and can't do inside those city limits, even after shift.
100%.
And so many people are going to go along with it just because they automatically assume, oh, back to blue, you guys were good guys when they were, you know what I mean? And it's a whole different standard. People don't realize that's why holding cops accountable now is something that should be taken seriously by both sides. On, you know, they get pushed both ways, but fairness and reform on that, because you know what I mean? Like, little
I mean,
shit
it
fucking
should.
matters.
If it does like ever hit the fan, then a lot of these cops are like who are these. They're gonna have a pretty good arsenal, even in these small towns. You know, they're gonna have some pretty good like equipment to be working with
Oh, they're
versus
gonna
your
have
average
fucking,
Joe.
yeah. They got a nice armory. Shit, you get towns that are like even 6,000 fucking population. Them sons of bitches got fucking the little converted MRAPs or some kind of little tactical SWAT truck of some kind. You know
That
what I
can
mean?
fuck shit up.
Fucking diesel. Yeah. What up, gunslinger?
Gunslinger, what are you up to, brother? I am against that shit. That's wrong that they.
That's why technically in an emergency or a shift type situation, the worst place you can do, or the worst place you can be, is in a community. You know what I mean? Like in real life.
Like an established community?
In public. One of those kind of things.
Mm.
Because if you participate in the public activities of needing to be safe, then you automatically volunteer your services and your resources to the group, whether you want to or not. So being around a populated area, if something goes down, participating in that shit, no.
You don't want to try to be a part of like the community leadership kind of shit, like of.
Once you get in, you're
I know
trapped.
what you're saying. It's because of that, yeah.
Once you get inside that shit, you're trapped. Think of the Superdome after fucking Katrina. All those people in there. How many fucking rapes and fucking assaults and robberies and shit were done? Under the guise of being protected from the outside. Nobody gives a fuck what's going on the inside. You know what I mean? Like it's the whole thing is a stupid concept. Because if you try to leave, they're like, well, you're not leaving with these resources and we need you. One of those type of things. So they'll either strip you of everything you got and say, all right, fucking figure it out on your own, die out there, or they'll force you into a work camp and you're pretty much a slave for the community, whether it be guilt, coercion, or force. They're going to make it impossible for you to leave because if you leave, then you're affecting the community safety. And they're going to be justified because of a normalcy bias.
And then let me throw this in there. What if there still is some kind of like weird shadow government still running, and only like it's like that's how they control the world in the future is through these little miniature slave camp community kind of situations, and they all like report back to these guys.
I get what you're saying. That's retarded logic though. 101. If they couldn't stop opium farmers in Afghanistan, they sure as hell ain't going to be able to stop armed Americans.
No.
That's kind of the whole thing. They didn't want to stop the opium farmers in Afghanistan. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's kind of the thing.
They was getting money off of that shit. And they was killing millions of their own people, too. What happens? So does Big Pharma own any of those fields, or do they burn it, or like what's the official story for what the U.S. does with those fields if they find some?
I think it's just like it's the way to keep the market going. If you can fund, the same way we allow some cartels to work as long as they snitch on other cartels, one of those things.
Oh yeah.
It's like.
We allow all kinds of funky shit to go down as long as they give us information.
If you kill the drug trade, how many billions of dollars do you lose in revenue to, you know what I mean? Not only the substance itself, but to the fact that you can have a court system and a prison system set up to keep that revenue consistently circling. You know what I mean? It's like government creates jobs that create other jobs to hold up a fake economy. Does that make sense? Like, oh, if we start building, or like basically, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. That's how they do everything. They build fake shit up to like kind of like prop other things up, or they're all kinds of fake shit. Yes.
What up, man?
What up, Nomad?
Chicken chores, good times.
Try to give me some chicken chores.
You say I'm pretty much done on the porch for today. I mean, I got one more board to go in, but there's no rush for it. I got to start working on I got some new rafters that I'm putting up so I can lower the roof in the bathroom because we do not need that high of a bucket. It's a lot of wasted space. So I'm taking like 3 foot off the pitch of the bathroom. And it saves us an entire piece of sheetrock, so it just makes more sense.
Nice. What up, Mother Freedom?
So I got bored with that frame up, and then today I'm going to finish up at least I got to wrap my hot water heater box. It's real fucking ghetto-tastic right now. It's open as fuck.
That's mine too. I need to put a door on my shit. Do something. I got hinges. I just need to get another piece of plywood or get a couple of different plywoods. I feel like I could make it pretty easy, but
You get another insulation yet? Like it doesn't have to be that blanket shit.
I could be some other. The blanket was like $32.
Goddamn. Now you can get just go get you a roll of that fucking. Well, at least here you can get a roll of the R13. The fiberglass insulation is like $24. You'd have more than enough to wrap your entire water heater, and you know what I mean. You'd probably have a little bit extra too. Probably have a lot.
The house.
Then you can start taking some of that insulation and putting it up underneath your house. That way your floor's not cold as a bitch too.
When it got cold, and when it gets cold, it gets very cold.
Especially when you walk barefoot across them fucking them fucking wood floors and shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put some of that R13 up underneath your deals.
R13.
Yeah, it's just regular fiberglass insulation. The rolls.
Okay. I'm gonna check into it. I probably need to go get it in the morning, or maybe Saturday. Probably be the day I get all that shit.
Yeah, that'll get you way farther.
Yeah, because I'll need it. The next week it's gonna be warm, but you never know, that shit could change at any moment.
Right.
So
I still need to do that on mine too. I got enough. I can crawl under my my bathroom shed, but I can only crawl under about a third of the actual house cabin. So that'll be a job for the boy probably.
Cool.
It is I don't know, it's probably what? I'd say a good 65, 67, somewhere in that general range. It's fucking nice out here. It's too windy and dry to burn. I got a pile behind me that I was gonna burn, but I don't trust it. We got rain coming on Monday, so Tuesday I might do a fire live, maybe. But that's looking like the earliest I can burn anything. Unless this wind just stops. But I don't.
Tomorrow? You're getting off are you getting off the band tomorrow?
No. I'll do it on my I told people that I would do like a music fire stream on the original channel.
Nice. Teresa says, Mother Freedom, are you Lady Smith?
Well, those are silly private questions. What the F and F?
I didn't think that, but now I'm going to be raw with, is she Lady Smith? I'm thinking, like, what? I'm going to call to work and be like, I'm tripping because I can't figure out something. I can't come in. I got to figure something out. Then I'm going to hang up and just kind of, I'm going to be like connecting dots and be like, I need to get me a new chair too. That's kind of annoying. You hear that noise every time I move it?
It ain't bad though. Stop moving.
That's not too bad. Yeah, you understand. I move a lot though. Yeah, Mother Freedom, she's a new friend of ours, I believe. You see what Gnostic says? He said if it's a unheated zone, eliminated the draft from winds is the most important. So in the crawl space with plywood or even tarp ply.
Skirting. That was just a long ass way of saying skirting makes a difference.
A little skirt.
Yes. We're talking about beyond the skirt. Skirt. You know what I mean?
Skirt. Hmm. I got a bunch of shorts coming. I got a whole bunch of shorts coming our way. You been seeing some of that shit I've been posting out?
It won't let me comment on any of your shit.
Really? Is it because of your ban, or is it like?
No, I talk on other people's shit. I think it's I'm noticing a trend, at least with the fellas, and they're pretty much similar too. Like the more you, at least with our situation, the more we hang out with somebody on live streams and shit like that, the less likely that we can comment in their shit. I can't comment in Hillbillies. I can't comment in Elusives. I can't comment in yours. And about 50%
Yeah.
of the time, it won't let me do shit in Backwoods either.
The hell? Guess we got Joe in the chat too. I don't see him in here.
What up, Joe? I see him.
That's something else I don't like. I can't see all the people chatting.
It is just weird. I don't know if it's gonna take long. It just might take a minute to get used to.
Yeah, this is
I
a good
don't.
little.
I don't go over 20 hours on StreamYard, and I would like to use my fucking intros and shit again, but what I get from them for free is it's good enough for me at the moment. You know what I mean?
There's all kinds of shit on. I mean, let's see if I can find the.
But it's one of those things to where like if we actually if I sit down and actually create some kind of actual like series or show that I plan on doing,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll look into it when the time arises.
See, I think it'd be interesting to have like do a pre-recorded like little show, like I was kind of talking about recently. But it's where we talk about something like Warhammer, and then all three of us are talking in it, but then we could release it on all three channels. That's why we'd record it first. You know, every time we do an episode, we do it, and then all three of us would drop the episode on each different channel. You know, because that's a dude like getting into like the Warhammer lore tubing. That's kind of like that's a big task. That definitely that's becoming.
I don't know enough about the genre to even try to.
And that's what would be great is having you, but then me, and then our other buddy who are kind of very knowledgeable on it. You know, and we're kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It sounded kind of like interesting now to me. We got like we got a 40K, basically a 40K virgin, and then you got two 40K sluts. We're teaching you how to become that.
But see, I don't know if I could geek out on that topic. Hit me up. That'd be one of those things. Like right now,
mm-hmm.
when it's nice, I can't fucking focus on anything. Hit me up in the wintertime when I can't do shit.
Oh yeah, that's because that's coming up right around the corner. Yeah, this is like still being formulated.
I got to be in the right mindset to talk about certain shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't been able to play video games or do anything. I've not been able to do anything, play video games, focus, anything like that.
I got to go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
While he's grabbing a drink, I'm gonna watch a couple of videos, little compilation videos. I'm gonna try to go. Let's go to X. While Hutch getting his drink, we can go to X. What up, G-Ma? How you doing? Listening, driving, that's what's up.
G-Ma Nana.
Legendary G-Ma Nana. The Warden of Avalon.
Texting and driving. Look at you.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but I don't like that. I don't like you texting and driving, G-Ma. You need to be chill. What do you think about this goat thing, Hutch? This is some goat skin. And they have butter they're pouring. That's some ghee. I don't disapprove of it.
I can't see any of that.
I can see it. Oh wait, here I gotta. Are you on your laptop?
No.
Let me see.
Okay.
Okay, look, I don't know why I keep on playing. That's just butter. Okay? It's a bunch of dumbasses dressed up like sheep, I guess. Well, I don't know. What's the first word that comes to your mind? Do you see that?
Yeah, I've seen that. I want to. I would love somebody to come out there and just fucking soccer kick one of them sons of bitches in the head.
That's what they need for sure. Yeah, that's what they need. That's why it's come out there with a damn flamethrower.
Yeah, first world countries seem to be the only place that type of entitlement exists.
Oh, he's spitting in the McDonald's. One of the workers. If they did this in Saudi Arabia, do you think they'd probably bring his ass out and whip him with take fucking time up and whip him or some shit?
Oh, you spit on somebody in a country like that, you're dead. You're dead on the fucking spot. The cop ain't arresting you for it.
Why is he spitting in these Big Macs for?
He was trying to make a TikTok. I've seen that one too. It was about a week ago. I saw talking about that one. He did get arrested. I think that was Chick-fil-A.
A little Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is supposed to be good. What's inside of this cookie?
And it says, product of India. Product of India, right there.
No.
I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think you're ready for this.
So this is how them little Christmas cookies are made. They're made in India, I guess. Oh, you see that there's a rat that ran across it. They'd be touching on their dirty ass hands and feet.
Yeah, it's.
So I'm gonna tell my woman that. She likes them damn Christmas cookies and holiday cookies. But I'm like, ugh. No food that you eat should come from India. Do you agree, Hutch?
I don't think any food we eat should come from any other country.
Any other shit.
Allies or enemies. It's just what tactical sense does it make to get food from a foreign fucking nation? Makes no sense.
I wish I had the balls on me that these goats did. Yeah, no, because it's in what. Well, how about this? So versus getting the food from a foreign nation, why not just allow that foreign nation to buy land here in the United States and they grow food here and sell the food to us? But then the local farmers have to sell food to them.
For the most part,
But
in
that-
America, we can grow almost any food that can be grown on the planet. So why would we need to do that when we can just grow it ourselves if we want it that bad as a population?
everybody's
I'd say you
lazy.
can sell seeds. You can sell seeds internationally, but food itself, I'm not a fan of that. If I was president, I would stop that. Your nation needs to be able to fucking feed itself.
Yeah, I don't see. I guess there's like a lot of the land isn't arable.
Right. Unless it's some kind of fucking one of those like UN like food supply drops or some shit like that to the middle of fucking the Congo or some shit, you know what I mean? One of those kind of things. Yeah. You're the nation, the food that you grow in your country is the food that stays in your country.
Yeah, some of these like China, like some places like there's like provinces or states. I think they're called provinces. They're just only to grow and they only grow food.
If you as a country can't even fucking feed yourself, you probably shouldn't be a country. And then if you're so arrogant that you think people won't disrupt your food supply if they control it, then you don't deserve to be a fucking country either. You know what I mean? One of those kind of things. I never understood why a nation would put the survival of its people in the hands of a different fucking country. Makes no goddamn sense.
It's because
It
they're
creates industry,
lazy.
it creates money. It's money over security is what it is. A false sense of peace. Or at least for the people who are getting the profit from it. That's all modern war is fucking we're fighting over trade deals and shit like that. Basically. Figuratively.
That's pretty fucking sweet.
Gunslinger in Missouri? That's only like 2 hours up the road.
What's up with that fucking shit, dude? Yeah, what are they like? That's something I'm interested in. Is like, how come they own so much land? Like, let me see. Let's look up what are Chinese owned food companies in America. Let's see what's up.
So I know Missouri passed the law to make it to where no more than I think 1 or 2% of Missouri land can be owned by a foreign country. And then like I did concrete on Whiteman where the B-52s fucking are. There's a tiny town that's literally attached to Whiteman that all runs in the same, but it's like it's close, but it's not close. So that could be a little misleading in how that's represented, the way that's set up. If you've ever been around Whiteman in the little town right next to Whiteman, it's, you know what I mean? Because behind it, there's literally nothing. It's literally a cornfield and woods. Prepper did a video on it. New York. Oh, New York Prepper. I'm from Missouri, and I'm just realistically, I'm gonna say that's probably a lot of fear porn hype, in my opinion.
Here's some Chinese-owned farmland. It looks like they own a. I feel like a lot of shit up in North and South Carolina too. Where's Missouri at? Here's some shit right here. Got some shit here. They ain't got nothing in Tennessee. Nothing, right? I guess this is New Mexico. I feel like they got they own whole counties of shit here, it looks like. Oh, they own a lot of illicit cannabis sites.
Yeah, there was a big thing in Oklahoma to where they owned a lot of the weed farms.
Fuck. They don't like. They're putting like shit in there that's making people more addicted to weed and more retarded.
Well, that's that fucking that gas station fucking weed that y'all keep buying. All that vape and all that bullshit.
I ain't buying that shit. My vape comes from huh?
Delta 8 or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's the Delta 8 is out there. Yeah, that's been out there for a year, but I have not. Yeah, the Delta 8's like not even. I don't know. It doesn't really even get me like high like that. It gives me a headache whenever I was smoking. I tried it before, so. But you're thinking, but like Spice is different. You're thinking about the K2, I think.
It's
K2.
all the same company.
Yeah, but like whereas like they can grow the Delta 8 or grow the weed or whatever, like the K2, that's like chemicals that they spray onto like strips of paper and on nutmeg.
So
and shit.
the only difference is that they're spraying chemicals on the plants now.
Yeah, and I guess the plants don't get you high like that shit does for sure. Like whatever that shit is, the K2 shit, like they could not like replicate that again, I guess, onto the. Yeah, for sure. But there's not because I don't. The Delta 8 is definitely not Delta 8 does not get you high. Like I know it does to some people, but not to me in my experience. Like the gummies, I thought were kind of all right that I've tried, but it wasn't. That's not necessarily like all that shit is like I'm like one of the companies that I knew that some of that shit was grown by the dude. He was like a dude that had a little tiny baby arm right here, but he was a cool dude. You know, because like a lot of Indian people sell this shit at their little stores, but they have connections with wholesalers. But yeah, I think that they should just legalize regular weed and let people just grow their own weed for sure. But the Delta 8 shit like just given me a headache whenever I've tried it.
That's the problem now. I think, like even here in Missouri, to where like you can grow, like it doesn't cost very much to get the license to grow, a couple $100. You know what I mean? Big fucking deal. Whoopie whoop. And you can grow, and there's no fucking issue. But people like the convenience of having somebody else do it for them. It's the same with food. It's the same with alcohol. You know what I mean? Everybody can make their own alcohol. Everybody can grow their own food. Nobody wants to because they want other people to do it for them. Thus creates the industry. Thus creates the legislation. Because so many people didn't want to do it themselves. There's now laws and legislations on how much you can do for yourself.
Yeah. Why do you think they put so many laws against people's personal, like, what they do? Do you think it's because, like, the cleanup process, or why? What do you think?
Because we allow them to.
Yeah, it's like they don't have any of the laws like they somewhat have like strict laws against drinking and driving, but other than that, you're pretty much free to just drink. You just drink.
Laws become necessary as society collapses. So the more laws a nation has, the closer it is to societal collapse. If that makes sense. Or revolution. One of those kind of things.
But depends on the nation.
You can't be like land of the free and then lay down 18,000 pages of rules and regulations. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, it's not very fucking free. You know?
Like, do you think Canada will ever rise up from its oppression?
Canada has a history of never rising up. That's why they still have the fucking queen on their goddamn money.
Yeah, they just let the queen be the ruler still. Like, let the royalty. Yeah. I guess that they're just going to let that land be taken from them. They're not going to fight back or anything.
What is that? What exactly is the fucking right? What is the how's that working? Okay, so Canada is stealing land from Canadian citizens and giving it back to the Canadian Indians.
Basically,
right?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Where is this happening at?
In British Columbia. So it's kind of like, I guess
All right, there's three Canadas, right? Is it east, west, and middle, right? That's how Canada's split up.
Yes, this is in the middle. I believe that it's in the middle. Let me see. Like, I have a computer right in front of me.
Yeah, Trump's getting Trump is fucking up with all this Israel love that he's been pushing here lately. People are tired of it on both sides. It is not our job to protect those people when we blatantly know that they are fucking us over culturally, financially, morally.
Yeah, but they want us to kind of kowtow to them. What was I looking up right before?
Squirrel. Oh, how many Canadas there are? I know it's Alberta, British Columbia, and Quebec. Quebec's a city, I guess, right? Alberta's a. How does that work? Are they nations? I'm an American. I don't need to know what fucking Canada looks like. Get off my ass.
I guess British Columbia is on the west coast by Washington. That's where.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Like British Columbia is basically North California, right? Is how that works.
I cannot figure out how the fuck to spell. I spelled Canada. Say Canada. Say
Canada.
I fucking. That's hilarious.
Okay. 5 provinces. Appreciate you, some dude.
Thank you, some dude. And what's up, by the way, as well?
You're retarded. Hey, fuck Canada. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, they need to overthrow their damn government.
I know Alberta needs to rise up and become its own nation. That'd be fucking sweet. Not part of America, but its own nation. See how it works. Give it a 10 or 20 year trial period, but like, see how strong you guys can get before we officially adopt you, Jonathan. But I know we better not take fucking America better not make Alberta a state before they fucking make Puerto Rico a state. That would be the stupidest fucking shit.
They'd be pissed.
Pilgrim in there riding a washing machine. Look at it.
I gotta.
I'm supposed to say in 10 provinces and British Columbia is West Coast. That's way too much. Is a province a state? Is that how that works? Or is a province a county? Either way, which Canadians are taking land?
I'm gonna have to get out of here and get heading to work, brother. What are you doing tonight? Around 8 or 9 o'clock.
Sleeping probably.
Sleeping?
Sun goes down at like 5:30.
You follow the sun. I understand. I will. I know it would be great to see the Canadians win their freedoms, dude. Tin zinc. He said, ain't it cold?
Metal. Providence
What up,
is
metal?
equivalent to a state base. Okay.
Ain't it cold, dude?
It is
No.
it is a blistering 60 something degrees right now. A light, probably 4-mile-an-hour wind. Ladybugs all over the goddamn place. Won't leave the motherfucker alone.
He's doing a freeze challenge, actually, dude.
Oh, it's nice. There's a few clouds in the sky, but full sunshine, fucking perfect.
Oh, fuck. I do not want to have to go to work today. Where are you at, Tenzing, Russia? Alaska? God damn it, I don't want to go to work. Ugh, but I got to. Just chilling. Again, just shooting a little bit of this shit.
Well, I'm gonna go build my my water heater box then. Good day. Have fun at